I've been having these weird thoughts lately. Like, is any of this for real? Or not?
A scattered dream that's like a far-off memory. A far-off memory that's like a scattered dream. I want to line the pieces up. Yours and mine.
So yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Amazi here. I wanted to go into another theory for Kingdom Hearts 3, and of course for Kingdom Hearts as a complete series. Today I wanted to discuss, is Kingdom Hearts completely a dream? Meaning, not that we're in a dream world, not that, we're in the realm of sleep or anything like that, but is Kingdom Hearts an actual dream? Like, is it actually a whole fabricated dream? Of course, with from the viewpoint and everything like that we're actually looking from, we're actually gonna go into, is it a dream about necessarily, from Sora's perspective, and every now and then, of course, Kingdom Hearts has taken on the perspective of some of his friends and everything like that, which could also be explained as Sora's dream, due to the fact that, he could possibly be taking on a third person or a bird's eye view perspective on their experiences, except for as players, of course, we would get that as an experience of course, third person. That's how Kingdom Hearts games are played, in the third person. So today I wanted to actually discuss exactly why I came up with this theory. So a few days back, or a few months back I should say, why did I say days? I actually had been looking over, a lot of Kingdom Hearts content, a lot of Kingdom Hearts videos and everything like that. And I actually was listening to the beginning of the games, because for me, I'm addicted to like the beginning of the games and everything like that, the main two entries. And of course, as you guys know, as I played for you guys earlier, they have, these segments for Sora to where he actually speaks. And the first one, he's kind of like, is any of the stuff he's going through or any of the stuff he's experiencing actually real or not? And then the second one is actually him talking about wanting to put the pieces of something, which I would think is a dream, together. Of course, because he says in the beginning, a far-off dream that's like a scattered memory that's like a far-off dream. And to finish it off, he says, I want to line the pieces up, yours and mine. Now, if we take Sora into perspective of exactly who Sora is in his own story, or in Kingdom Hearts, Sora is the main character, but at the same time, to the perspective of everyone else in the story, Sora is an ordinary kid. It's kind of like in a dream to where, you're the ordinary one, you have what the humanly abilities, and then in your dreams, you'll see some weird ass shit happening, and shit'll just be fucking crazy. And the thing is about this is that, of course, Sora and Riku and Kairi were all actually on Destiny Islands. Now, you have to remember that in Destiny Islands, if you have, the power fruit, I believe that's what it's called, the power fruit, or if you have something that's like it, you'll find your way back to someone else. I think Destiny Islands really holds the key to why Kingdom Hearts has become the story that it has become, outside of the fact that Xehanort and his influence on events prior to Sora, Riku, and Kairi even being born and everything like that. Outside of those events and everything like that, I do believe that Destiny Island has a lot to do with our three main heroes, Kairi, Sora, and Riku, being able to go and out and have these adventures and everything like that, and at the end of the day, make it back home safe, which has happened in every game. They always found their way out of certain things, with the only one that actually didn't end was Sora, or someone very close to him ending it, or making sure that they all got back safely, was Dream Drop Distance, which Lee actually came and dropped in and got Sora and saved the rest of everybody else, because if Sora would have been turned into a Xehanort right there, then Xehanort really would have won. He would have won completely, because of the fact that, of course, Sora is the only one in a lot of people's minds, or in the main cast minds, which would include Mickey, Yen Sid, Riku, and everyone, he's the one that's really guiding them towards the ending point of actually finally getting rid of Xehanort forever. And with that being the only case where, someone has actually made a difference and everything like that, outside of the main cast, it's kind of weird to actually put that even into more perspective. But we have to look at it in the sense that Destiny Island and everything, and its, its legacy, or its rumors and everything like that about the power fruit keeping you together, or things shaped like the power flute keeping you together, and how it didn't work for Aqua, Terra, and Ventus for the most part, you know, to where they did actually come together and everything like that. But then in the end, they wound up being separated. One of them broken, another one transformed into another person, or another one getting his heart corrupted by another person, and Aqua, who sacrificed herself to save a friend. And it's weird because Xehanort actually said once before as well that destiny is never actually left to chance. And destiny isn't left to chance if you're looking at the definition of destiny. However, if we take into account that Riku was supposed to go down a path of darkness, which Aqua actually said the same thing. He was going to go down a path of darkness, and Sora being an ordinary kid, you have to look at it from the perspective of why is it that Sora is getting all of these, you know, different things happening for him, unless he's the vocal point or he's the viewpoint from a dream that he's having. And it would make a lot of sense because in a dream, you know, you have the ability to control that dream if you can acknowledge that that's what if you can acknowledge exactly what you want to happen, or if you can acknowledge that you're dreaming, which some people can do, you know, you can influence that dream. Like, you know, the dream is no longer a world that you're trapped in. And if we look at Sora from the standpoint of who he is as a character and the things that he's done, we've seen Sora accomplish more than what seems like it's even humanly possible for the characters to accomplish in Kingdom Hearts. I mean, we have Mickey, who basically is a master, and he's been training since Birth by Sleep, before Aqua, Terra, and Ventus even departed the land of departure. And Mickey, at the same time, while Mickey has all of this experience and everything like that, he can't do anything against like Ansem and Xehanort and Xemnas. However, if we look at Sora has defeated Ansem when he was at his highest point, when he actually got close to retrieving Kingdom Hearts and letting it fill him up with darkness. Sora beat him at his highest level of feats and everything like that. And then we had him defeat Xemnas. We saw him conquer, you know, his own darkness when he came out of being a Heartless and everything like that, which was of course acknowledged due to the fact that Kairi's heart guided his heart back out of the darkness due to the fact her heart is a heart of light and everything like that, which would fall into the whole Destiny Islands thing. And we have like just, you know, a lot of events to where Sora just shouldn't be able to do certain things, but he's able to do these things. And it's kind of weird because what if Sora is asleep and he's just acknowledging these things? Now, another thing that you can ask is, but where would the Final Fantasy characters fall into this? I mean, the Disney characters, of course, are also part of the world and everything like that. And where would the Birth by Sleep events come from? And basically, you could just say that this could be, you know, the Birth by Sleep events. It's harder to explain, and you may not agree with me here, and I'm perfectly fine with that. But the Birth by Sleep events, I believe, are events that are happening due to the fact that, you know, a dream has its own background to it. Like, if you basically, I don't know if you guys have ever realized this, but when you have a dream, you know, you feel like you're in that world. You know, you feel like you are adopted to it. Unless something that doesn't seem right to you completely happens, then you feel like you're a part of that world. You know, you feel like you have ex-family and things like that, or you feel like you know the people that you meet, random people that you meet in your dreams that you know you've never met them before in real life. And a dream is also conjured up of, like, you know, things that like are close to you, or things that have been on your mind subconsciously and stuff like that. And that's also where dreams and everything like that can be formed from. Now, the fact that there's different worlds, you know, two different worlds. There's the Kingdom Hearts universe, which is the Kingdom Hearts characters such as Sora, Kairi, Riku, Ansem the Wise, Lee, Axel, and all of those different people. And then there's the Final Fantasy characters and the Disney characters. So actually, Kingdom Hearts is based off of 3 different realms. And these realms could be being bridged due to the fact that Sora is in a dream. Because if we go back, there's a little piece of evidence that someone had actually found out about Kingdom Hearts in the HD collection, I believe, for 358 Days Over 2 HD. With the cutscenes and everything like that, that the book that is a book that's in Rox's room is actually a Final Fantasy book. And you see where I'm going with this, right? The whole, your dreams are actually made up of something that's in your subconscious. If Final Fantasy is a book inside of Kingdom Hearts, then what if they read these books and these books actually influence their dreams? This explains where the Kingdom Hearts characters come from. And if we go from that into the Disney characters, but if we have Disney and Final Fantasy, and let's say that the Disney characters are just being made up from an experience like that as well. I mean, it's far-fetched to say that with no evidence. However, if we can see Final Fantasy, which is another piece of the 3 realms that Kingdom Hearts actually bridges in its story, then we can say that the Disney characters probably fall into the same thing. Now, another piece of this that I can actually tell you guys is that, another thing that I needed to tell you guys, I actually forgot, so I had to cut around and everything like that, so excuse me for the cut and everything. But another thing that I needed to tell you guys is that Sora and his influence and everything like that, and this is going to be my biggest point, Sora and his influence and everything like that, and how he's able to change things, and how he's able to recreate things, and everything like that. Like how I said before, if you can acknowledge that you are dreaming, you can make, beneficial or changes to those dreams. And Sora has the ability to create life. He has the ability to recreate hearts and give things and stuff like that. And another biggest concept in this theory is that Tetsuya Nomura once said himself that there is no concept of actual death in Kingdom Hearts. And if we look at the beginning of Kingdom Hearts per se, Kingdom Hearts takes place with Sora being in his room in the beginning of the whole events that, the darkness came to fuck over shit. And it begins also with him sleeping on Destiny Islands, and that's where he actually first encounters the Heartless, first encounters the Keyblade, and things like that. So what if, every time he slips into sleep and everything like that, that's when Sora actually gets to have these adventures? And what if right now, I wouldn't say he's in a coma, because I feel like a coma is always what everybody likes to bring up when, there's a whole dream theory. But I would say right now, he's probably having, the events of every Kingdom Hearts game so far is probably Sora in a deep sleep right now, because there's a lot of different things in Kingdom Hearts that actually points towards these things actually being a dream. From Sora being able to have this type of influence that he has, to Destiny Islands keeping these characters together, even in the worst darkness, where nobody else has never went and returned from, outside of Master Xehanort, I guess you could say. These characters are finding their way through these things, even when they were trapped in the realm of darkness, which has no glimmer of light in it, for them to actually be able to return to the realm of light without any outside help. And Riku and Sora actually made their way back from, Kairi actually being able to, from the letter that she sent on Destiny Islands, their heart guided them to each other. And it's kind of weird to actually see these kind of things. So you can realize that Destiny Islands, which is Sora's homeland, as we saw when Sora woke up from his first dream and everything like that, Destiny Islands is playing a huge influence on everything, and it just makes almost complete sense to me. I don't know if I probably gave you guys a revelation or anything like that, but that's basically my views on it. I've been wanting to do this theory for a very long time. It's something that's been very big with me, and maybe one day I'll redub it and I'll actually have a lot of, vocal points and evidence and everything like that, to where I actually show you guys the evidence, because I know there's going to be naysayers, and I know there's going to be people who get pissed off with this theory, because it's what a lot of people do. Usually when a lot of people, a certain amount of people or a certain group of people, when they hear things that they don't want to hear, they lash out about it, unless you can prove to them undeniably that this is something that's actually been thought about and everything like that, and everything, going to go get my research and everything done, which I have been researching the topic. And that's why I first came up with this theory after listening to the beginning of the Kingdom Hearts games for so long. And then when I started to watch Kingdom Hearts 1, the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 1, I was like, wait, if he went to sleep, and that's when the Heartless first encountered Sora, or Sora first encountered the Heartless, and then he woke up from his sleep, and then there was no Heartless or anything like that, and then he went back to sleep again in his room until he woke up and found that there was a big dark thing on top of Destiny Islands, the island far away that the kids go and play on. I mean, come on, it kind of makes sense for you to actually see it as, he could be in a well sleep right now. Sora's just sleeping and everything like that. It's one night sleep, and that covers all of the Kingdom Hearts games. It just makes perfect sense to me. I don't know, because sometimes we have dreams to where it feel like we've been dreaming forever. We feel like we've been dreaming for days, and we wake up and it's only been 8 hours, because the dreams feel like they're a part of a different realm and everything like that. So let me know what you guys think on this theory. I just wanted to get this off of my chest. I was tired of actually worrying about it and actually being like, yo, I need to do this theory before someone else takes the fucking theory and run with it and shit. But yeah, that's all. I'm happy as fuck that I finally got this off of my chest, and you can probably hear the enthusiasm in my voice and everything like that. And if you like the theory, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I'm gonna actually be doing a lot more deeper theories and everything like that on Kingdom Hearts and Kingdom Hearts content. And I'm also gonna be starting to push news and everything like that on my channel about Kingdom Hearts 3. With us probably having about another year, I really want to build my Kingdom Hearts 3 channel and everything like that. My Kingdom Hearts 3 community and everything like that, or my Kingdom Hearts community period, and really just have my channel grow and everything like that with a lot of Kingdom Hearts fans, because Kingdom Hearts is something that I'm passionate about. If I wasn't, I wouldn't have never put this video out there, man. Kingdom Hearts has been a series that has literally touched my heart and everything like that. My first game, I actually completed 305 days over 2. You know, that made Roxas just my favorite, one of my favorite video game characters of all time, up there with Sonic, who was my first video game character. He's like right after Sonic, who was my first video game character that I actually just fell in love with, man. And it's been an amazing experience to play through Kingdom Hearts games and, of course, be able to bring these theories to you guys now. So thank you guys once again for checking out the video. If you made it this far, hashtag Kingdom Hearts 3 gonna be boss as fuck, or something along those lines. Hashtag KH3, Kingdom Hearts 3, anything. And just thank you guys. This has been your boy Mazia. Don't forget to do a little A-class gaming, and everything you do, don't forget to keep it A-class. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.